Hello and welcome to Redefine. We all know the boredom of eating the same eggs and toast for breakfast every morning before rushing for work. They're quick, healthy, and don't require too much of mental work to figure out what to eat. But what if somebody did that brain work for you and told you what to eat at 7 in the morning with quick, healthy 10-minute recipe? Well, that's exactly what my guest today is doing with her initiative called Your 10MB. Deepti, welcome to Redefine. Now, you're a self-proclaimed pseudoscientist with a background in chemistry and biochemistry, and then you moved from that to writing full-time, and now you've switched again to entrepreneurship, right? Yes. With Your 10MB and ImStrong. That's two major career switches, so to say, right? So what prompted you to switch from writing to entrepreneurship?
While I was a writer, I was a very unhealthy one at that, and realizing that sooner than later came as a blessing in disguise. So once I realized that I was unhealthy, I started experimenting with food, trying out healthy recipes, healthy ingredients, moving to more veggies. Around the same time, I also started Instagramming about my food experiments with food posts. So soon, friends and family started asking for recipes, and everybody was asking for recipes. So to make it easy to share the recipes with them, I just created a small WhatsApp group to share the recipes. And soon it was friends of friends and family who started joining the group, and from there we had almost like from tens to hundreds, we had thousands of people getting our recipes every day. So 10MB was born from my need to eat healthy, and along with that I also felt that eating healthy is not just eating healthy that makes us stay fit. We also need exercise to complete the circle. So the need to find easy access to exercising. I am not a gym person, so the need for exercise led us to start ImStrong, which is our digital fitness platform, which 10MB is a part of. Because fitness is a sum total of what you eat and the exercises that you do.
Sure. So what has been this, in 6 months, you've taken your 10MB from 0 to thousands of subscribers all over the world, right? Who are waiting for your delicious recipes every morning, right? How has this journey been for you?
So the journey has been overwhelming, but in a very positive way, because it's our users all over the world. It started with a few people in Bangalore, but now it's people across the globe. People are there. Our members are there in Australia. They're there in US. Some in Canada, Singapore, and across India.
Yeah.
So yes, so it's been overwhelming that in the past 6 months we've been able to reach thousands of people, help them eat healthy. Some of our members, this one guy for instance, is somewhere in his 40s. He's never entered the kitchen in his life ever, but since he started getting these recipes every day, he has surprised his family and friends by making breakfast for his family every day.
Wow.
And also posting the recipes, posting the photos of the food that he makes on Instagram.
I think so many wives would be just waiting for their husbands to enter the kitchen, right?
A lot of such stories. And another thing is, when our people come and tell us about the impact we have, not just through recipes and help them eat healthy, we also make their mornings pleasant. So when we send the message, it's not just like a bland old recipe, but we send them like with their friends. So one of our users, she called us her pen pals. So that makes a big difference, and these are the stories that keep us going.
Okay. Excellent. It's not easy to become a full-time entrepreneur, right? So how have you supported yourself financially through this journey?
So when 10MB started, it was just a side project. Along with 10MB, I was dabbling between a lot of freelance writing assignments and projects. But the growth has been so fast that I wasn't able to focus or give equal attention. I wasn't fair to both of them if I was doing them simultaneously. So I took the plunge from a part-time entrepreneur to a full-time entrepreneur to focus more on building the brand that we had.
Okay. And now, what plans? What's next for your 10MB?
So now your 10MB is a part of a larger story, which is our digital fitness platform, ImStrong. From being a side project, we are now a VC funded company. The larger goal is to take health and fitness, especially nutrition and exercising, to make it accessible to everybody all over the world, very easy from wherever you are. So 10MB does the nutrition bit and ImStrong does the working out bit.
So a complete package for anyone looking to get fit and healthy.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Excellent. So one of the things that I feel stops a lot of people from taking that initiative and doing that next step is that, what if I fail, right? So what advice would you give to other women who are looking to start their own businesses, right? There is obviously there's a financial constraint to some people. There is no background. Like, you are not a professional, a chef, right? You have not been educated in culinary sciences, but you've taken that step, right? So what advice or words of encouragement would you give to other women who are looking to start something of their own?
So like 10MB and ImStrong started from a problem that I had. My advice would be, look around yourself and find a problem that hurts you the most, that you're most troubled of. Find a solution for that, take that solution to one person, 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, and eventually turn that solution into a business.
Yeah. And if there is a need, it will grow.
It will grow,
right?
yes. And a problem that you have, you might not even know that a lot of people might have the same problem.
Yeah.
So your solution might help a lot of people in overcoming those problems.
True. That's absolutely true. So Deepti, have there been anything that you would have done differently in these past 6 months, or were there any challenges that you faced in this journey so far?
Honestly, over the past 6 months, if I were to say it, if I would change anything, the answer would be no, because the growth has been so fast, overwhelmingly fast, that I hadn't had the time for deep introspection and to think what went wrong or what was right.
Yeah.
But eventually, I would have to work on keeping the content fresh and the recipes new and interesting to keep the momentum going and build the growth the same way that it has been happening right now. So maybe if we were to catch up in the next 6 months, or you were to ask me after 6 months, I might have a better answer.
I'll hold you to that and catch you in 6 months to see where your 10MB and ImStrong have reached. Until then, wish you all the best for the growth of both of those, and I hope more and more of the healthy recipes reach a wider audience.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deepti, for coming on Redefine. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Divya.
Guys, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, do hit subscribe.